Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Definitive guide to fixing your hook. Is your lead leg and how it's moving causing you to hit a hook? That's what we're gonna go through today. Stay tuned, looking forward to helping you with your game. Okay, so definitive guide to fixing your hook, part 3. If you're not hooking it and you're slicing it, make sure you check out some of the old videos, definitive guide to fixing your slice. They were great videos for people that have that tendency. Today, we are looking at if you're hooking it and why the lead leg and how it's moving could be causing you to hook it, okay? So I'm gonna demo here. When I'm in here, if I'm coming into impact and my lead leg stays too much locked in position, so I'm just gonna hold my hip in that position as I come down. Okay, so I'm being pretty dramatic with what happens there, but that's me basically hitting the end of this lead hip. I talked about this a little bit in part 1, but I needed to go through more of the solution for this tendency, okay? So if you don't know what's right for you, this is the fun part for me when I'm coaching online and players in person, is figuring out what's the best for you, because everyone's so different, right? So for someone, I actually taught 2 guys yesterday. One super good with the lead hip and how much range they have. The other guy really limited. Totally different lessons because we had to figure out what's right for you. So in this instant, this is the guy that doesn't have much range in this lead hip. So it's hard for him to turn into this hip. So I was highlighting, okay, if I freeze that hip, what's gonna happen? So I'm gonna lock this hip in here, and this is gonna be a dramatic move, but this is showing if I can't turn into this leg, okay, that club face is gonna be flying by me pretty hard. Path is gonna be more from the inside because basically I'm not able to keep going around. I'm actually frozen right there. And then that club face is gonna be starting to shut, okay? So that one face was actually slightly open, but you see that spin axis at 10.4 to the left. So that ball is gonna finish left of the target. So what do I do, okay? So if this is locked in position, how are we gonna adjust this? I'm gonna show you that right now. Is we can first talk about the lead foot, okay? So I can give you more range by opening that foot. I talked about that in one of the other videos. That's gonna free up this. I also, as I transition, I can let this sort of femur spin open, okay? That's gonna let my foot change positions, and then that's gonna give me a lot more room to keep moving through impact, okay? So if I highlight what that's gonna look like, so if I go in here and I set up, get into the good position, and then on this one, I'm gonna really get that lead hip moving out of the way. Okay, so when I do that, I feel actually like so much space to keep coming around that swing. So that pass brought it all the way down from 5 to 2 from the inside. You can see that face a lot more neutral, and then that spin axis dropped in half. That shot's gonna be a lot easier to play. That's where I would go, okay? If you feel like this lead hip or this lead side is stopping too much, let's look at changing that foot position and then also starting to open this lead sort of femur, opening up this hip joint, give you a lot of space to keep pivoting through, help the club come around impact versus you freezing through impact. Really important. That can really help your game. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day.